This guy, what a guy.
That's
very important. Now, of course, if you've been following Dengeki Fighting Climax Ignition, there is a mobile port that has been released. Dengeki Bunko Fighting
Climax?
Crossing Void.
Crossing Void,
Yes,
yeah.
Crossing Void is a very good mobile game featuring all the characters and even new ones like Alice. Yeah. Will he blast?
He
blasts!
But he gets punished by it!
Oh, there you go, he had the meter!
He's
had blasted,
super!
and there you go, just like that! And resilient with a reset!
What? What
wow,
a call
wow, wow.
He knew that power
very
was
fearless,
coming.
Mr. Resilient with these A+Bs. Been able to get more out of it.
Oh, there it is, the side stop.
And just like that, G Forenzu putting the G in game. Congratulations to G Forenzu from winning the grand finals for Fighting Climax Ignition. Woo! Won grand finals. Resilient probably second guessing himself a lot there with multiple character switches.
The first set was really nice.
The first set was nice, you know, bringing in the Kuroko, then Shanna, then the Tomoka pick.
Yeah, but as you know, G Forenzu just adapts.
Yeah, just adapts.
He just adapts really
clutch.
quickly.
Did not let those things phase him and stop the momentum of Resilient right there and then. So again, that was an amazing sets from all the players who had participated.
It was one of the best sets.
Yeah.
Thing is, let's see if AK can handle KND Frontier's Hwoarang.
Slowly, what the hell are you doing, Billy? Frontier!
Being in the Flamingo stance, goes for the grab.
Kick.
FF3.
Oh my goodness,
close
what is
things out.
Frontier eating?
Look at that. Oh, trying to counter.
He's gonna take a round
Ooh,
of match
okay.
from PvE 8K.
Frontier. Okay.
You know, KND Frontier being one of those guys that really carry the banner of Hwoarang and really just post a lot of tech on this character.
They're making it a long day for iRobot. Let's see if he can close it out. Oh my goodness, no, the round goes on. Blue stuff out.
Okay, cool.
Watch out.
Oh my God!
That was great. Can we clip that?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
How may I say? It's the definition. He wrote the story of Tekken. So maybe he's going for something like Jin. The Anna sweep.
Anna sweep.
Yes.
Oh,
the back three! Let's go! And Pyko getting in the clutch.
And the hit confirmed from DN3-1 to close
Oh
our
my
key charge
Drop out
to say
Sandy
the
is
least.
most definitely feeling himself as he's making use of the plus frames properly. There's run available to him. Again, let us know in chat how you feel about this old anime game with your favorite anime characters. Only from Dengeki, of course. So, of course, if there are any SAO fans out there, please comment Kirito, please. So that someone would play Kirito. Both players in critical
Who gets it with the
escape
world?
Oh, trump cards! Exto Mag! This guy, what a guy!
That's
very important. Now, of course, if you've been following Dengeki Fighting Climax Ignition, there is a mobile port that has been released. Dengeki Bunko Fighting
Climax?
Crossing Void.
Crossing Void,
Yes,
yeah.
Crossing Void is a very good mobile game featuring all the characters and even new ones like Alice. Yeah. Will he blast? He blasts!
But he gets punished by it!
Oh, there you go, he had the meter!
He's
had blasted,
super!
and there you go, just like that! And resilient with a reset!
What? What
wow,
a call
wow.
He knew that power
very fearless, Mr. Resilient with these A+Bs. Been able to get more out of it.
Oh, there it is, the side stop.
And just like that, G Forenzu putting the G in game. Congratulations to G Forenzu from winning the grand finals for Fighting Climax Ignition. Woo! Won grand finals. Resilient probably second guessing himself a lot there with multiple character switches.
The first set was really nice.
The first set was nice, you know, bringing in the Kuroko, then Shanna, then the Tomoka pick.
Yeah, but as you know, G Forenzu just adapts.
Yeah, just adapts.
He just adapts really
clutch.
quickly.
Did not let those things phase him and stop the momentum of Resilient right there and then. So again, that was an amazing sets from all the players who had
It
participated.
was one of the best sets.
Yeah.
Thing is, let's see if AK can handle KND Frontier's Hwoarang.
Slowly, what the hell are you doing, Billy? Frontier!
Being in the Flamingo stance, goes for the grab.
Kick.
FF3.
Oh my goodness,
close
what is
things out.
Frontier eating?
Look at that. Oh, trying to counter.
He's gonna take a round of match
okay.
from PvE 8K.
Frontier. Okay.
KND Frontier being one of those guys that really carry the banner of Hwoarang and really just post a lot of tech on this character.
They're making it a long day for iRobot. Let's see if he can close it out. Oh my goodness, no, the alarm goes on. Blue stuff out.
Okay, cool.
Watch out.
Oh my god!
Crushed it! That was great. Can we clip that?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
How may I say? It's the definition. He wrote the story of Tekken. So maybe he's going for something like Jin. The Anna sweep.
Anna sweep.
Yes.
Oh, the back three! Let's go!
And Pyko getting in the clutch.
And the hit confirmed from DN3 1 to closer.
Oh
and
my
key
goodness!
charge
Drop out
to say the
Sandy is
least.
most definitely feeling himself as he's making use of the plus frames properly. There's run available to him. Again, let us know in chat how you feel about this old anime game with your favorite anime characters. Only from Dengeki, of course. So, of course, if there are any SAO fans out there, please comment Kirito, please. So that someone will play Kirito. Both players in critical
Who
health.
gets hit by the
Escape
world?
Oh,
Escape
expensive
blast.
trump cards! Exto Mag! This guy, what a guy!
That's-
very important. Now, of course, if you've been following Dengeki Fighting Climax Ignition, there is a mobile port that has been released. Dengeki Buko Fighting Crossing Void.
Crossing Void,
Yes,
yeah.
Crossing Void.
They
It's a
will
very
fight-
good mobile game
Crossing
featuring
Void.
all the characters and even new ones like Alice. Yeah. Will he blast?
He
Oh,
did,
he blasts!
but he gets punished by it.
Oh, there you go. He had the meter.
He's
he had blasted,
super.
and there
He
you go,
resets
just
the
like that.
bracket.
And restarted with a reset.
What? What
Wow,
a call-out.
wow, wow.
He knew that power
Very,
blast
very
was
fearless,
coming.
Mr. Reese Silent with these A plus Bs. Been able to get more out of it.
Oh, there it is, the side stop.
And just
but
like that,
gets-
Hello? Alright, alright. My mic wasn't working earlier. We in. Welcome to the 23rd Advanced Hwoarang Lessons. As always, we always start things off with a warm-up. And I'm almost done with the player 1 warm-up, so then we're gonna move to player 2, and then of course lab a couple of stuff on the lesson for this stream. And then demonstration, then we good. I think it's gonna be pretty short. I feel like it would be because there's barely anything to talk about for the lesson for this stream. Like, it's just pretty straightforward. Not even well. I guess the only thing advanced about it is like how it works in certain situations. But aside from that, not so much in terms of like what makes it advanced and what not. Just refixing a couple of things like the wires, the weirs. The doobie game. I mean, I'm already just doing moves. I'm just explaining moves and like how they work for the most part. It's because Open Hwoarang Lessons covered way too much stuff. Covered a lot of like the important basics. That's the thing. It also just means I did a good job in like doing it in like 55 lessons for Open Hwoarang Lessons. Advanced Hwoarang Lessons for like everything else. Everything else that I missed out. Because I already have the list already of what's next to talk about when this ends by end of October. Because this will end by October. And then November and December are just combo videos. Or continuing the wall combos. That's about it. But hello Pokirio. Welcome to Advanced Hwoarang Lessons. Ugh. My voice is fine. Okay, cool. Because the last time I shoutcasted for a tournament, my voice was like terrible the next day. Because I shoutcasted in a tournament yesterday. And there was a lot of shouting, a lot of hype moments. It was like, you know. So, my voice is fine. The week before that, it was not. I shoutcasted a tournament. And then next day she's like, she's like taking hot water, tea, or whatever. Right, side steps are the only thing left for player 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, other side. Not yet player 2, but I mean like other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Someone booting up Call of Duty. I used to play that, now I don't. 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh, 2. The rhythm, it's terrible. 2, ooh. 2, 1. 1. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aye. Alright, other side. Just finishing the classic warm-up. I don't think there's any FGC news for the most part when I was scrolling through X, I mean Twitter. I didn't see anything as noteworthy. Just the usual FGC drama. Those are SS blocks, not SS cancels. So you do a sidestep and then you block. So that's like already a small sidestep that I'm doing there when I'm going into a block. And then when you sidewalk, that's into a block. So I guess you could say it's a cancel, yeah. That way you're not, what do you call this, vulnerable when you sidestep or sidewalk or sidestep up. Very important while you're sidestepping or sidewalking to include the block. Of course, if you're gonna press a button, you can't include the block, like when you sidestep into the move. Whether that's because you know ahead of time that you can step and press a button there, or you're doing a no-look, as I like to call it. Like, I'm just gonna sidestep and then press my button immediately. Whether that be sidestep into like while standing 1, 2, or sidestep the move, sidestep 1 plus 2, or sidestep 1, 1, 2. Alright. Nice. Not nice. 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 Because it's pretty often, it's pretty common for like someone to get caught. Let's say in Hwoarang situation, if you do wall standing 4-4, like the best option there is always to like walk or step. And it's pretty common to catch up people not canceling it into a block or going into a block right after. So backlash usually connects and RFF DF3. So that's why you have to do it into a block. Oh, that's not. There you go. My notepad barely has any notes for today's lesson because that's how straightforward it is. It's the most basic thing in the world. But it must be known. Oh. There is a couple of things I do want to check on it though. Like, does a sidewall combo exist for it? Because if you do RFF DF3 at the wall or at a sidewall, it turns into a full combo. I don't know for this one if it turns into a full combo. Hey. There you go. Player 2 backdash does not feel bad. Okay, good. Usually this is the one that always feels bad. Has that feels bad moment. Okay, here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's not got this. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Oh, why Kazuya and not Hwoarang? Because Kazuya has everything I need. From adjust frame to crouch dashing, back dashing, sidestep combos. And I don't know, it's just fun to do a God Fist. I don't want to do while standing point to J and keep messing that up. You feel me? And then there's like hit confirms. Like 1, 1, 2. Like his sidestep combos are easier to do. Like it's just counter hit DF2 and then you step towards any side. Hwoarang, you'd have to do counter hit back 4. And then backlash sidestep right. And then counter hit RFF back 3, sidestep left. Like eventually after usually when I'm done with the warm up on Kazuya, I do all of that again on Hwoarang. Typically. But for the most part, like everything is on. Like a lot of the stuff are super common for both of them. So I'm like, oh yeah, if I do it here, I'm fine. And of course, when you boot up the game, it's already in Kazuya and Heihachi, so I just mash X on practice mode instead of like moving. That way I can already get the warm up. And it's like it's applicable to like a lot of characters because you can do almost everything that you need to do on them. Yeah, exactly. It's satisfying. You know, you hear the electricity, the sparkle. It's great. So there was one thing I want to check about this one. Okay. It does not turn into a full combo. Okay. It does not. Unfortunately, it does not. I feel like it could. But it does not. Why? Why are you not full combo? Damn it! Because this is full combo. Ah, okay, so the way they fall down. Because on down back 4 you're straight. Is that it? Because after RFF DF3 their feet are towards the wall. Here right after this. Yeah, okay. The animation's more or less always like that. You really can't get a pickup off this. You can't. Okay, so the only thing that this does is that it makes getting this easier. That's it. Okay. Well, that's the only thing I wanted to double check. Because after that, there's nothing to check anymore. I could like go straight into the lesson if I wanted to. But of course, we just keep that open Q&A for now. And just chill with the lo-fi music. Actually, there's another thing. Like I could lab something else while waiting. Like when questions will pour in. Maybe by, I don't know, maybe by 10:20 or 10:10 I could do the lesson. Depending on like how things go. Yeah, because I want to see, because this is, yeah, +4. You can't backdash, right? Yeah, for the most part, depending on your opponent, they're not going to be backdashing this. Or that. DF1? Hwoarang. That's what I'm talking about. So we talk about, yeah, the frames, then counter hit. Do it one by one. So on hit, RFF DF4, DF1+2, RFF jabs, the usual down back 4. Yeah, because this will turn into 12 frames. This one will turn into 13 frames. What's its roundup? Continued pressure with safety. Yawn. Because that's kind of what this move is. What would be the best approach when playing just one match with Hwoarang, no rematches? Go in. Go in. Like you think of the 2 rounds in the way that, okay, that's the wrong sentence. The first 2 rounds are like the most important rounds in a first to one. So the first round, you want to like make sure you set up just going in for attacks already. And see, like, confirm if your opponent is like defending things really well. Even if you're going for the most guaranteed options, like, again, most guaranteed option is that. So make sure like you know what they're doing already. Because round 2, you want to turn the same situation into something you can use already. Like that. Down 3-4, stand switch, down back 4. And then you just hit them with that. I don't know, you just keep attacking. You want to build up offense really quickly in your first 2 rounds. As alternatively, what you could do is something like you play neutral, you play pretty safe, and then come final round or like last round, the set point, you start attacking out of nowhere, and then they're like, oh no, I did not see this sequence before. So you can either go all in or you can be very secretive about it. As those are like your options. Of course, it's a first to one. Pretty much anything can go in a first to one. There's no tracking. What did I expect? This character's amazing. I love you. We're +4 bet. That's what it is. Alright, DF1 +2 catches sidestep right. Woo! No tracking. No tracking. Wow, you can't. Oh, you can only catch one side. Okay. Yeah, I guess the options I put are still more or less the same. RFF D4, DF1 +2, RFF back 2, RFF jabs, and RFF down back. RFF and down back 4. Because the jabs, these will track. This will track, and then this tracks only towards SSR. SSR. Okay. On block, it's -12, so you're only Akuma's launching you. Don't worry about that. Really safe. Yeah. Yeah, it catches you back turned. Imagine. Just imagine. But they can't press, obviously. Because if they press, it's a bad idea, which I should probably record here. Oh. Wrong one. I was still in the notepad tab. Okay, not that, because you come out at 16, right? Alright, cool. So if they still decide to press a button, yeah, you kind of just get blown up for it. Whatever, but... Oh, wait, if you do press an evasive button, yeah, that's when you win. But if you press an evasive button, that's when you're supposed to get blown up by backlash. Yep. And most evasive buttons are... They're mid or high. They're not low, typically. Of course, if you gamble hard, yeah, you could win there. And that's a normal thing. Let's say you play against Large, you play against Geese, or any character with like a counter hit low launcher. They're gonna gamble so hard there. Because it works. Because they don't have to worry about the mid. They don't have to worry about the mid. That I hate. They don't have to worry about the mid. Okay. My punish was late. Wow, I'm so slow. What on earth? You can catch with 14. Wow, okay, I am so slow tonight. The whole point of this is to show a better punish. I can't show a better punish. Yeah, that's just how good the string is. I may need to demonstrate that on a different character. But I'll record it anyway. That way, there's just a proof of concept. I'm just getting all the lesson materials ahead of time. What else can I say? Oh yeah, backlash, I guess. You can write that on hit. But you only have... Well, I guess, yeah, you'll have a couple of options at beat step. Again, that's going to be the jabs, down back 4. DF1 plus 2 only if the SSR. Yeah. Then on counter hit, those are the following. How we doing? I guess we're alright. I'm just getting other details about combat low, which is down back 4. LFS down back 4, or in Tekken 8, LFS down 4 because they killed the snake edges. I'm just making sure the whole thing is complete. Alright, what's the damage values of these? So if you go into back 3, which again is the most consistent, 33 damage, okay. That's 33 damage, put that in parentheses. DMG. Because there's a couple of options. It's all plasma blades except, what do you call that? FF3. And I don't mean RFF FF3, I mean LFF FF3. F44, right plasma. 36. Okay. 36 DMG. Because I do see a couple of people go for like down 4. Like, don't go for that. I mean, you can, but your damage is pretty lacking. Most especially when it happens at the wall. I know it catches people off guard. They do down 4. Even I've done that a couple of times. But you have to like remind yourself, no, don't down 4. Because the damage is weaker. Is that tech catch? Hold on. Alright, we lab in some Oki. Which one gets affected here? I also need you to like stand guard. Oh, counter hit. This one's hard. If you try to do LFF FF3 after, what do you call that? LFS down back 4, it's very, very difficult. It is doable, but it's very, very difficult. That's only for like if your execution's super on. Okay, so this does not get affected. Like all of this doesn't work. I'm just gonna double check that as much as I know it already. Just to ensure that what I'm labbing is legit. Okay. Let's go with this. Oh, you meant RFF forward 3? FF3? I'm about to see if it's like the dangerous option. Like the option you should have been going for this entire time. Because the option I go for all the time after LFS down back 4 is back 3. Just simply due to its consistency. Because I would go for RFF F44, but its hitbox on grounded is... they said they buffed it. Well, it's not as consistent. Yeah. If they wake up like that, see, if they do stand up, they get launched. But usually, they're gonna stay on the floor, right? Like right over here. And then that's just a guaranteed follow-up. On basically both plasma blades, left and right. That's why, if this one's the one that catches that, for like all, it's gonna be crazy. And I'm like, damn, I've been doing the wrong option this entire time. I'm just like making sure. Wow. Is that everything? I swear if it's everything. I'm gonna be like, I've been doing it wrong this entire time. That's 37 damage on its own. That's the same. That's actually stronger than back 3 by itself. It gets 37 damage. Oh my goodness, we're all doing it wrong. We're all, oh no. Why do we all choose back 3 then? Even the other Hwoarangs I watch, why do we all choose back 3? Or right plasma blade? This should be old information. Like, Tag 2, Tekken 6 old. Bruh! Okay, we've been doing it wrong this entire time. So, at the very minimum, you're guaranteed how much damage? Wow, you're guaranteed 37 damage. Okay. Not unless I'm labbing it wrong, I could be. And if it's not 37 damage, you get 60. Wow, they died. They died. 61 DMG. I've been doing it wrong this entire time. I don't know, I just labbed all of this. I'm not exactly sure what else I'm supposed to lab. Or like what else am I supposed to check to like make sure it's legit. Yeah, you could delay the wake up. That's what's really good about it. So like, and then walk up, right? And then get it. I like that too. And like in the heat of the moment, I'm not really gonna press FF3, but apparently I should be pressing FF3 this entire time. 61 damage is a lot. That's a lot. And you're still gonna get 37 damage compared to like if they stay on the floor. That's 33. Of course, Oki's similar. Hold on. Stay and don't move. That's actually still good Oki. That is actually still good Oki. So it's 61 damage. Ooh, it's 61. It's 61. Damn. See, that's 44. That's actually how that should work. 44 DMG. Yeah, with RFF back 2 as well. But that's usually the de facto option there. That's also 33. 36. It's the same. Oh no. Don't tell me. 39. 37. Oh, okay, but they're not gonna like lose to anything else, right? Right? Okay, so that doesn't get affected. Then it loses to something else. Oh my goodness. It's just basic lab work. It's how it's a normal office day. Okay, you just... Okay, yeah, the back 3 would be better here, obviously. And then if you want damage, that's when you go for LFF FF3. Okay, so RFF FF3 is not... It's just strong. That's it. So if you want an easier damage mode, you go for that. Off! Counter hit RFF back 2. Alright. Now let me just confirm, like if it's super guaranteed. That's what I remember off the top of my head is that it is. Yep, that hit. That hit. More. That hit. It do be hitting. Oh, it does not hit side roll? Oh, it does not. Okay. Loses to side roll. That's another note. LVS SR. Will I remember that? It's gonna be like, what's that? Lethal versus Skyrocket? L loses versus side roll. Okay. That's side roll left. That's it. Win versus side roll, right? Ah! That's the problem with this. If you try to go for FF3, you have to be really awake. Oh, it's only side roll left. Okay. No, running 3. That's just Oki. That's not, what do you call that? Guaranteed follow-up. Damn, we're supposed to be going for FF3 this entire time. Oh, we've been doing it wrong. It's that song, Am I Wrong? But we were wrong this entire time. Damn it. No. FF3 is truly the answer. RFF FF3. Because it has to be moves that hit grounded. I mean, this will hit grounded, but it's not gonna combo. Yeah, it won't. GFSR, that's just an okay catch. This will not catch. What else? You will not catch. You will not catch. You will not catch. This will not catch. That will not catch. But if I go for another down back 4, just crazy. Nah. That's just Oki. That's actually not bad, Oki. If that was actually the thing Hwoarang got, this is actually kind of nice. They wake up to a down 3-4, they wake up to another down back 4. And then you can just mix that up with a mid. That wouldn't be bad. But damn, FF3 is the answer this entire time. Alright. FF3 is the answer this entire time. So the next time I watch a Hwoarang do FF3 right after down back 4, I should not say, or not think in my head, oh, they're going for that option. Okay, they don't want to go for back 3. No, it's actually, no, they're doing the optimal thing. They're right. They're right, because they get 60 plus damage off this. Opponent woke up wrong, not my problem. 50? Oh, why did I get 60? 61, 55. This is on wake up backwards. When does it turn 60? So just to confirm again. Ooh. If I do it immediately? Oh wait, is there timing involved in this? Damn, there's timing involved in this. Wait a second. It's another book indeed. Okay, that one if you do it immediately. Oh, it's 55. Why did I write 61? Is it 61 on the counter hit? No, it's 50. It's because I was doing FF3. I was doing FF3. That's why. Wow, it's 65. Wait a second. Where did I get the 61? Yeah, no, yeah, we should start to now. I always thought it's just like they want to go for that option. Because I didn't think it was the best option available. I thought always, you know, crouch cancel back 3 or LFF FF3 were better. Apparently it is. Right after down back 4 only. It's not off this, the counter hit back 2. RFF back 2, no. That's still crouch, that's still sidestep back 3. Or right plasma blade. And then if you want damage, do FF3. It's only on this one. Because we don't have any other knockdowns that go into RFF, right? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. No, that's crumple stun knockdown into combo on RFF. This is launch. You end up in LFF, right? Oh no, you're in RFF. Ah, okay. Hold on. 71? Ouch. But when does, what do you call that? When does it... Oh, I guess it won't. Like, when do you get the extra damage on the knockdown on RFF FF3? Or in Tekken 8, RFF FF3 and RFS up forward 3. No, yeah, that's a timing thing. That will catch some people. Oh, okay, it's on the wake up mid kick. But I mean, like, why would you wake up mid kick here? You're kind of just asking to be killed at that point. Well, it wouldn't be the first time I saw someone do it. Just making sure I have all the options down for this. Yeah, because what I remember on the while standing 3 to RFF FF4 or right plasma blade is that if they wake up, because it like kind of frame kills, right? So they could wake up to a launch. I just don't know if they wake up into a block. Because if they don't wake up into a block at all, it's great. They wake up into a block. Oh no, they don't. I was just slow. Okay. Yeah, because it's supposed to eat up some frames compared to like going into, what do you call this? Back 3 immediately. The question is, when do you get your launch? It loses the side roll left. Oh no. Okay, it loses the side roll left. It's the same thing as FF3. Oh, it loses the both. Okay, it's not the same. It's not the same as FF3. Oh, you mean on wake up? Right after the right plasma blade, they can't, what do you call that? Interrupt. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. You don't get the launch here. Okay. Why? Because they can interrupt the down 3-4 right after back 3? Yeah, it's all lesson material. This one is going to be... Okay. Right, side roll beats it. I instinctively beat the option. Is it because my dash wasn't there? Ah. Wow, I got counter hit. As if I do wake up while standing 4. What if I wake up down jab? Ah! Stop instinctively beating the thing. Yeah. Not unless I'm doing it wrong. Let me do that again. Timing. Yeah, well, okay. I might be doing it wrong. Oops, I forgot to record it. There you go. That feels like an actual run. Yeah, exactly. I think you can go further. There you go. There you go. Stop instinctively beating it. Okay. That ain't half bad. Okay, okay, you can still block. Can you wake up low parry? Oh, I can avoid it. I thought it was pretty much a guaranteed option. Okay, no, it is. Is it? Oh, I can't low parry. Ah. I forget I have to wait for the plasma blade to hit first. Huh. Okay. You really can't low parry. If you get the timing where it misses, you don't even get to low parry anything. You're kind of just holding DF. I'm trying to roll the other way. Okay, that was a get up kick. Naturally, I die to that. Yeah, it does look like a really good option. Like, it does beat all the wake up options anyway, so it's like if you're after this Oki. Let me check on while standing 3. Or on, what do you call this? Back 3. I can't low parry also. I can't press either. It's the same thing. Bro. I think it's the same Oki. Literally identical. Yeah, you cannot get up kick. They're the same. Okay, that one you could block. And the RFF one you couldn't block. Okay. Okay, so they're not the same. They're similar, but not the same. Alright, cool. So the next time I get one of these, I have to FF3. Next time I get one of these, that's what I'm supposed to do. Can't believe I've been doing the wrong option for years. For years. It's crazy. I've been doing the wrong option for years. 61. Ah, that's where I got the 61. Okay. Yeah, in this situation it is. Oh, it really is 61. Okay, why was I getting different numbers earlier? You literally just got... Oh, okay, it doesn't work against front row. But you're pretty much guaranteed to get 37 damage. Which is the second strongest ender or follow-up here next to FF3. And this is easier than FF3 too. Oh, 74, hold up. That number does not look right. There you go, 65. Ooh, 65. If they do a get-up kick. Which, you know, there's a tendency for opponents to kind of like do a get-up kick here. I don't know why. Like, for the most part, if you get hit, you know it's guaranteed. Not unless the Hwoarang does something like that, then yeah. If they're really playing on the Oki, that's a different story. It's just like, you know what? You should play on the Oki frontier. Open your mind. Open your mind. Alright, that's interesting. I always thought FF3 was the strongest option. It's not. Obviously, it's a safer low for situations where you sides the, crowd, do into like that. Okay, yeah, I should record that one. That option just makes more sense. So say, while standing 4-4... Isn't this the wrong order? This one's supposed to be down 3-4. Okay. Then let me try to punish this. Nice. So I get hit with a wall standing 4-4. Don't step. Yeah! Alright, I have the stuff recorded ahead of time. Beautiful. What else? Yeah, you can pressure with safety. It goes into RFF. Yeah, the sidestep, backdash situations are all covered. Oh, see, that's what I mean. It's so small. So I did get something new. Okay, that's RFF FF3. Okay. It's already 10:20. That was so fast. We're already at 10:20. Okay. So what, we just do the lesson already? Top tier water. Cheers. I guess so, we could. Yeah, this one you still FF3. Still FF3 or back 3. It's only this one. Interesting. Hydration. It's the best. Making sure you got that H2O. Yeah, because I can't record another thing if I want to like lab it. Because the one I'm probably gonna do, when I come back to rank, is do a lot of this. I'm gonna do a lot of 3 forward and a lot of like 3-3, 3-4, 3-3. And like really use this situation more. I'm gonna like build my Hwoarang around that. I'll try. I'm gonna like do one whole rank session just going for that the entire time. Because when I played sets last Friday, it worked pretty well. Oh well. I got valuable data on how it works. Versus like an array of skill level. And there's an array of skill level anyway in rank. No matter your shiny PNP. Backlash setup? What's the backlash setup there? While standing 3, FF3, backlash. Why would you backlash? They won't reach, right? What's the backlash setup? Tell me. Really? You just straight up FF3? You just straight up backlash immediately? Nobody's getting hit by this. Who's getting hit by this? And why? Oh, what on earth? Backdash, backlash? No, my question is... It doesn't feel right. You mean like... They're gonna wake up and then press a button? I mean, I do that all the time when I'm just like over here and then on point backlash. Yeah, I guess you could do it off while standing 3. They stop your dash? I don't think your dash could get stopped though. Whoa, okay. Never mind, it does. That's what it catches. Oh, I don't use it. I don't... This is the first time I've heard of it. Into backlash. That's the first time I've heard of it. Yeah, I guess it's an option you could use. But I don't use it. Yeah, because that happens. That's, of course, the catch. What do you call that? The wake-up kicks. But if it's while standing 4, yeah, I guess backdashing right after. Or like spacing it out perfectly is the way to go. Ah. Yeah, but I don't know. It's a dangerous situation to play with. I don't know. You might as well just RFF FF3. Yeah. Yeah, and you got how much that? Damn, you got how much damage? Damn it. 84? Does that wake up with wake up low? Are you talking about this one? Then if that's the case, that's not a backlash setup. If they're pressing at -9, that's their problem. If you're talking about that counter hit one, I thought it was more on like still on a knockdown. Because if it's on wake up like that, why are they pressing? No, seriously, why are they pressing? Yeah, but if you're gonna while standing 4 in this situation, if you're talking about the counter hit part, right? Oh no, it shouldn't counter hit. Okay. Yeah, then I don't know. Again, it's the first I've heard of it. I wouldn't like do something like that to build around it. I don't think you have to. Oh, whoops. Well, I'll record that option. Maybe it's better. Yeah, while standing 4 loses here. That's get up 4. Yeah, while standing 4 does not go in. You kind of get 80 damage off this. I guess yeah, on the backlash you'll get more. But this covers the wake up kicks also. Because I feel like you'll lose to wake up low. But they can roll out. They can follow Optimus Prime. I don't know. Like what you're supposed to dash up is like, I don't know, RFF3 maybe. I don't use it as like that. I just wave or like dash in and then that's it. Or that. This is like more reliable right afterwards. I never thought of it. That's why, again, I'm just like, ooh, first time. First time I've heard of this. Get up. Yeah, that beats. They should be rolling right after this. If they're not rolling and they're waking up to a while standing 4, I don't know what they're doing. It really sounds... It honestly does sound dumb to like wake up into while standing 4 here. Like I'm pretty sure if I roll right after the back 3 versus backlash, I should lose. Yeah. That's kind of like what I figured would happen. But if I stand up normally and do it, yeah, that's when I die. I guess that's the one you're describing. But I don't know who's not rolling right after this. When you're not rolling and you're giving the Hwoarang this, that's your problem. Like, just roll. It just wins. You don't even have to worry about the Oki. Damn, while standing 3 goes in. What else goes in? Up 3 does not go in. Okay, it do be. Yeah. I'm just telling you now how it, you know, what I think about it and what the lab's telling me. Because it's the important part. So it's like, yeah, I'm hitting a lot of people with it, but I have to know the moment it loses or like the moment they counter it, I know what to do next. That kind of thing. That's always the most important part. It's an okay option. That's the most I could rate it. Like, it's okay. I wouldn't prefer using it. Would that work? Would that catch roll? It's all about catching roll already at this point. No. That's not gonna catch nothing. Well, emphasis on safety. Because again, if they roll right after the FF3 and you dash backlash, if you just scroll back earlier, you lose. That's about it. So the heavy emphasis on safety there. But if they just wake up, yeah, you're safe. Because there's still a way out of its hit. Not unless I labbed it wrong. Which I'll do again. Because I need to catch the roll. The roll is the important part here. Ah, there you go. Looks like I got it right this time. No, I didn't. Hey, you really can just roll. Alright, that one's perfect. Roll into wake up. But if they roll into down back and then they see it, Yep. So in that sense, it's safe. But I personally wouldn't be running it. Okay, that's the situation. I don't think isn't microdash just too short right after that? That feels short. I'm afraid of the microdash. Yeah, I'm afraid of that microdash. Yeah, it'll catch while standing 4. Oh wait, if they wake up into while standing 4, right? Not roll. I have to stop doing instinctively what like the best option is. I just gravitate to the best option. Yeah, you still lose to the roll if it's microdash. Yeah, I don't know. I just wouldn't run it. That's me. But now I know if I want to run it. I'm like, oh, okay. There's this. Yeah, so that's the first time I heard of the quote-unquote backlash setup. Never heard of it before this. Because it wasn't a thing to me to like walk up backlash right after FF3. No, I'm not trying it. Maybe if I meet someone who's willing to like always just wake up that way instead of roll, I'll do it. But more often than not, I'm getting people rolling right after the back 3 or the FF3. Well, on the back 3, it's kind of normal for someone to roll, but on the FF3, yeah, I don't know, I usually get people rolling. But I'd have to lab it again in more detail to catch roll. Because if I can catch roll with another option and it covers the other option earlier, which is just wake up into a move, then that's gonna be good. I mean, the people you're playing. I don't see a lot of people eating it on my end. Yeah, you need to figure out. You need to ask them. What the hell are you guys doing on Wake Up? Seriously. Why are you doing this? Why? You need to help them get better at the Hwoarang matchup. If it's locals, if it's online, well, you can't really help them as much. But for the locals, right? Yeah, like stop waking up to that. Stop. All right? Because Hwoarang just live. You know, you just live longer if you just don't do that. And my scene kind of like made me do that because I had no choice with the way they were defending against Hwoarang. Yeah, because what I typically do if I get the FF3 is that I wave already into that, like while standing 4. Or while standing 3, CD3. Or just stutter. Then approach in RFF. That's typically what I do if I get the FF3 right after. Or reset right over here. Like maintain the neutral. Never did it come to my head to like dash backlash. That doesn't even catch. No, that doesn't hit. Okay, no, if you realign, you'll hit. That should be a good option. It should catch both sides. Nah, move. Nah, the realignment. Nah. Just running 3. That sounds better. Just running 3. Oh, you can't just running 3. That's unfortunate. How about running 4? You can't just running 4 either. What else works? We don't have a lot of long-hitting mids anymore at that point. Nah. Nah, no. That's if you want to be like really risky, I suppose. I'm going for it. That sounds better. This sounds better. I like it. Let's see how this reacts kaya versus other things. You mean just put it in chat? Yeah, just put it in chat. No, this looks good. This looks better. This actually looks like the more safer option to run. Because they can't just punish you. Like you say you whiff it there, that's gonna happen. If not that, that's gonna happen. And then if they attempt to punish you with a high, you could always just whoop. While standing 3. Yeah, no, this looks like a more favorable situation. Wow, it's so far. Okay, that one's just right. Where'd you link it? Did you DM it on Facebook? Where'd you DM it? Twitter? Where? Like, I don't know. The only tab I have. You DM'd it on... I don't see it. The link's not in my chat. I don't see a link. I'm not joking. I don't see one on my end. There's no link on my end. On the live dashboard chat, I don't see one. Okay, so if I wake up while standing 4, for whatever reason... Oh wow, get up kick wins. Oh, there you go. I still don't see it. I guess it doesn't allow links. I legitimately cannot see it. Yeah, this beats the roll. It's good. But it does not beat... Yeah, it does not beat wake up while standing 4. But it's the perfect response to the roll. But if they wake up while standing 4, you lose. Okay, wait. If you lose to wake up while standing 4... Whoopsie. I think the answer for that is just really basic. Does that work? Oh yeah, it still beats roll. But I'm after... Oh, you can still block. Never mind, it's a bad idea. That's where your dash backlash comes in. Oh, okay. Okay. Nah, I don't know if that's how it was thought of. I'm just thinking like, okay, that feels like a reverse way of like engineering how it came about. I want to do this, but it's not allowed. Or as much. It only catches roll. So I guess those go in tandem. RFF forward 3 to catch the roll. And then just dash backlash to beat the wake up. Oh, that sounds like pretty good options like... interchange. Yeah, no, it legitimately does not show up on my end. I cannot see it. Oops. How about the title of the video? Does that work? Or is it like, where is it? Is it on YouTube? Is it on like Streamable? Or any other video hosting site? Is it a Twitter clip? Which one? It's on your channel? Okay, then I can just go there. I can just go to your channel then. You can't see the link too? Oh, okay. I'll just search for your channel. Come on, YouTube, load. Alright, loaded. Good. Then we type Reno Jackson. And then I get best of Reno Jackson, Hearthstone. How Reno Jackson became a dragon. Reno Jackson, Hearthstone, song parody. Okay, Tekken. There you go. I'm in your channel now. Which one is it? Is it the one 6 months ago, 11 months ago? The title. Is it Hwoarang, the never-ending Oki cycle? Hwoarang Oki chase down. Tekken 7 chicken into guess. Jin anti-backlash. Tekken 7 SS into JFSR. Which video is it? Weibo JFSR. Tell me, I'm already here. I have made it. You know, I'm just gonna guess it's the Oki chase down. I'm gonna mute my desktop audio. Oh, okay. Found it. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I don't know why people are gonna do that. It just makes sense to roll out really fast. Just do what the Autobot do. Yeah, that's what I kind of expected. The moment it hits, that's kind of like their problem. Like, why would you wake up while standing for? Why? In that scenario, why would you wake up while standing for? I don't know why you would. Just roll right after the FF3. Don't wake up. It's just objectively better. Well, not mine. Not over here. I have not seen someone else like not roll right after FF3 for me. Most of the time, people are rolling over here in Southeast Asia or in the Philippines. At like higher levels of competition. Because when they don't roll, it just gives you so much advantage in terms of like Oki and stuff, which you're not supposed to be giving this character. You're letting the character eat good when, you know, the game won't let him eat good anyway to begin with. Okay, yeah, but that's if it hits. So I mean, if it's hitting for you, great. It's just as I mentioned earlier, like if it's hitting for you, great. It's just like when they counter it, now you know which one option like to use. What was the sequence again? While standing for. All right. That's all that matters anyway. Like you know which option follows what. But nobody's getting hit by that. I could try it once, and then if it doesn't go in, or if they roll immediately, I'm not doing it again. Because that's what's usually happening for me. Right after an FF3. They're rolling. That's why that's better. You're supposed to lab the thing. This game is knowledge. Knowledge is king. Whether that be fortunately or unfortunately. Like if you just know you're ahead by like a lot. I wouldn't say like you're gonna be godhood, like really, really good, but you know. Instead of like I mean that's how it was done before back in the arcades. You'd have an option, it's really good, and then suddenly someone beats you on it, and then it's only you lab it there on that instant versus that opponent. Like, oh, okay, that loses to that. So what beats that? Now. But I mean, that's how it was done before. I guess some players still do that now. But the lab, very important. For certain wake-up situations, yes. But I don't know for that wake-up situation. It doesn't feel it. Like, see, this is how you can tell we have different experiences, right? Like, for the people I've always played, it just does not feel right to wake up while standing 4 here. So I guess over at your area, it's just a normal instinct. For that situation, because I know a couple of other situations where it makes sense. Like, let's say, like that. Yeah, wake up while standing 4. Go ahead. That makes sense. If you end on, let's say, that could be a wake up while standing 4, running 3. That makes a lot of sense right after that. Off ending on a power crush like that. Wake up while standing 4 makes sense. Basically, on a lot of the basic Oki enders, it just makes sense. No, again, you learn something new every day. I learned the backlash setup now. I'm like, okay, interesting. And that people actually, while standing 4 here, when I don't think you should be. Of course, it's like dealing with your opponent, right? That's also the important part. Hey, they getting hit by it? Not my problem. Always. Not my problem if you're getting hit by it. If you just drop by or are still here, pinned comment is your guide. Feel free to ask any questions about Tekken 7 or about Hwoarang. I already have all my lesson material for the most part. It barely evens like half of the notepad. Yeah. But the thing is, like, I'd rather be able to use the option even if they know the matchup, right? Because if it's an option that doesn't work simply because they know the matchup, then that's not a really good option. Of course, it just shows to like your knowledge of the game, right? It's like, okay, it works versus people who don't know. But the moment they know, but it actually still works, naman. For as long as you cover the role part with it, like you could threaten it. You do that, threaten it like that, and then they do the roll. They show you the roll, right? You hit them with this, and then if they press a button immediately, hit them with that. Or they press and then boom, you get the punish on the JFSR. It's still, you could technically use it, even if someone knows it. It's just connecting all the other options beside it. No, I don't think I'm gonna find someone that gets hit by it. If I find someone who gets hit by it, it's someone who's not that good at the Hwoarang matchup. Or is not a strong player, for the most part. Based on like the competition I typically play with. Let's say if I had to fight the other people I usually fight in rank, they're not gonna get hit by that. But I'll try it. That's what I'll do. I will try it once. And if they roll, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, that does not work. Big characters only. Ooh. Does that work? I forgot if it works. No, it probably doesn't. No, don't think so. That's good carry to a wall splat. Okay. You know what? I guess it's time for lesson. At the hydration again. Top tier water. Cheers. Okay, so if you're new here, every time I do a lesson, I kind of just talk to myself for 20 minutes straight. I think for this one, it should be 10 minutes straight because it's short. The last one, the Firestorm, that took 30 minutes. The raw cut for this was 30 minutes. So I think the raw cut for this should be around 10 to 15 minutes. So if you put anything in chat or if you have any other question, just know that I'll get back to you after I'm done talking to myself. Yeah, the 23rd. AOHL. Hey yo, did you see the next AOHL? The owl? Is that how you say it? Howl? Owl? Owl. I don't know why I'm saying owl. Like OWL for it. Alright, much thanks for dropping by, Pokirio. Okay. Yeah, hydrate. Important. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to Advanced Hwoarang Lessons. I have a question for you. Aren't you tired of your opponent punishing you in situations like this? Whoops, that's the wrong one. What I meant was this one. Aren't you tired of... They're not recorded. It's not right. Okay. I'm gonna redo that whole segment again. Because it's not there. Okay, there you go. Now I have it. We shall redo. I was gonna do like the Home Shopping Network thing for my intro. And then go straight to talking about the move. In 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to Advanced Hwoarang Lessons. I got one question for you. Aren't you tired of your opponent, preventing you from getting mix-ups? Right after a while standing 4-4 situations, you stand switch down 3-4 and it just doesn't go in. Their punishment is really, really good. And sometimes the punish hurts even more. What if I told you there's a way to make that situation safer? That's right. Arm yourself with Combat Low. LFS down back 4 or LFS down 4 for short in Tekken 8. This low will only give you a while standing 4 or whatever their 12 frame punish is. Call this number now so that you can use LFS down back 4. No. Rolls intro. So, LFS down back 4 is a 20 frame low that comes from left flamingo. This low on hit is +4. And as I mentioned earlier, is -12. That's the huge point. Or like the main thing that makes this move really, really good. Because while it is -12 and your reward is +4 into, 17 damage, you do get something. You get follow-ups. That's 33 damage right over there on counter hit. That's 36. That's, well, we'll get to it. That does a lot of damage. And then you get that as well. 44. So it gets a lot of damage all around. Its frame data is just perfect for a lot of situations wherein you want to do something like 2-3 forward and then down 3-4, and then the moment your opponent ducks that, you kind of like just pressing RFS F4 to save yourself or RFS back 4. So instead of that, you could do 3 forward and then down back 4, and your opponent's only forced to take a down, a while standing 4 as a punish. So it's just a really, like, it's the perfect backup or even like main low tool that you could use to cover for a lot of situations where you would want to do down 3-4. So let's go over it one by one. Well, I don't need to talk about the on-block anymore. Well, I guess the only thing on block that's important is that Akuma still launches you. Because again, down 2 is 12 frames. That's about it. I think that's the only thing you need to know on block. And it's a standing low. So Marduk up forward 1-2, that's going to punish you as well. So against those matchups, remember that. For the on hit, remember this is +4. So again, with every +4 means checking out these things. These are most important things every time you're playing Hwoarang, sidestep, and backdash. And the first thing we want to cover is backdash. What can an average backdash beat? Because Hwoarang has an average backdash. So down back 4, we safe. But of course, against characters with better backdashes, that is not safe. How about DF1+2? Alright, we good? Can we use DF1? We can't use DF1. You could DF1-3 and the second hit will connect, but just know during that whiff period, you could get launched. So what else can you use? You could, well, not FF3. You could do the jabs. That locks them in straight up, which is perfect. Down back 4, always the low I'll recommend in a lot of situations. And a backlash. If you don't want to use backlash for a homing move, you can always just RFF DF3. So those sound like really good options. And most especially because you get the RFF jabs right after down back 4. So you can really just lock them into a +7 scenario or a +2 scenario. Good stuff. So that's on backdash, right? So, but backdashing isn't the only way an opponent can beat this option. So let's boot up sidestep left here. Again, results will vary depending on like the sidestep you're fighting. So again, bigger sidesteps are going to avoid a couple of these things. But the RFF jabs for the most part will even beat like good sidesteps and down back 4. So obviously your mids, as you know, Hwoarang, they don't exist. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Your +4. This is again sidestep left. So your 3 mids, your 3 fastest mids in that situation, don't work. Of course, 3 fastest mids that are safe because you have 14 frame mid. Yeah, but the full string doesn't even connect, so you don't even think about that. So that's against sidestep left. Again, as I mentioned earlier, the jabs will lock them immediately, and down back 4. So at least if they're stepping towards that side, you have that covered. Okay, we're talking about moves that are really, really fast to use. Because we talk about slower ones, that's when backlash comes in. You're protected by the armor, but just no power crushes lose to grabs and lows. And faster covering moves if they do like a 1-2 while they sidestep and then duck. And then RFF DF3. Again, do the math for that. That's a +4 -20. So you're coming out at 16 frames. More or less the same frames as this. So pretty common situation for Hwoarang. And then if you open up sidestep right to check it out, same mids. Well, I guess they're still losing. DF4 is still losing. DF1 still losing. Does DF1 lose? Okay, that's when they're different. So DF1 +2, if they're stepping towards the right, it has your back. So it's an option you can throw out to check which side they're stepping. Now, as always, the jabs should be doing their jobs just like that. And then down back 4. And of course, once we go to the slower moves, again, homing moves are, well, they're homing moves for a reason. But there's another mid that I kind of like missed out. That is RFF back 2. Now, does RFF back 2 win? No, it loses a sidestep left and it loses to sidestep right. And this one, they even get your back. It's worse. So don't think about RFF back 2 in this situation if you were not able to prevent them from stepping, like making them second guess stepping, like make them focus more on like backdashing. But there's still, you know, interesting options you can run here. That's not the only one. What you could actually run is my favorite, well, not standing 3, but you know where it's going. Well, not forward 3. Instant while standing 3. Yeah, that could work because this is going to cover almost everything. Again, this move is pretty much pseudo homing. Links in the description below for everything about while standing 3. But yeah, you have to make sure your execution is on point to run instant while standing 3. And conversely, that also means you can do an instant while standing 4-4. Of course, if you get it wrong, you're going to get a 4-4. But it looks like it does lose to sidewalk right. Does it lose to sidewalk left? It looks like it does lose to sidewalk left. Hopefully, it does beat the sidestep options. But the second hit will catch. That's great. That's good news. And it does beat sidestep left. So you could technically interchange DF1 +2 and then instant while standing 4-4 to cover the other side. But again, while standing 3 covers both. The important part is, while it does cover both, how much frames do you actually have when you do it? So we're going to record it right over here. We're going to do LFS down back 4 into an instant while standing 3 as fast as I can. Whoops. And you're gonna straight up like interrupt down back while standing 3 to see how many frames we actually have to work with. So it's ready here. So you step into a 1-2. Oh, you can't step into a 1-2. You cannot step into a 1-2. Can I step into a jab? Ah, there you go. I can. That's not even a full step. That feels like a micro step. But there you go. Once I get a full step into a jab, that's when the opponent loses. You see? This option sounds fantastic. Instant while standing 3. More instant while standing 3. More! Yeah. So that's your options pretty pretty much on hit versus sidestep and backdash. So it's, you know, it's doable, it's workable. Now let's talk about counter hit. So if the opponent does get hit by this move, again, they fall to the ground and you're guaranteed follow-ups. I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 follow-ups that you can work with. So the first one, as I mentioned earlier, is back 3. If you do it instantly, again, all of this is null and void when they get spiked down by counter hit LFS down back 4. So you're only worrying about all these options. And for the most part, I can show you all the options one by one. You're not going to get a relaunch on this, not unless you delay it to a certain extent. So if you do it right off the bat, you're just going to get guaranteed damage, which is good. Again, this is like the most consistent option for LFS down back 4. And as you can see right there, front roll, we're also going to beat side roll left, right? Again, pretty easy. Just hold up to cancel out of RFF to do it. Even if they do a wake up mid kick, I believe this is when it launches. Yeah, there you go. That's when it does launch, and you're going to have extra damage if they decide to, for whatever reason, press a button after counter hit down back 4. And this is not even with a delay. There's no delay here, because if I try to do a delay versus stand up, there you go. That's when you get the relaunch. But if you're doing it immediately straight up, those are the only ones you're relaunching. The next option that is good right after LFS down back 4 on counter hit is right plasma blade. So not just the left plasma blade, the right plasma blade will do and yield a good amount of damage as well. So the first one was 33 damage. This one is 36 damage. Has the same, more or less the same situations. The only thing you have to worry about right plasma blade is that this has a tendency to whiff, depending on like how far it got hit. Because while they did buff this move, it also just doesn't work sometimes. So that's what makes again, LFF back 3 the more consistent one. But as you can see, it doesn't even launch the wake up kicks at all. It just gives you the 36 damage and you're on your way. The next option is FF3. LFF FF3. So I have standing guard and guard all on. That's the important part. And then we're just going to straight up try to do FF3. So you do FF3. Same thing. There you go. 44. They're awakened to 44 damage. Although, I feel like this is legit. But just put it in the comments of this video if you were able to block it. Then just gonna like cross out this whole section from the video. Or not, I'll leave it. But for the most part, it does seem to connect right after. So that's against wake up backwards. This one's against stand up. Like you have to do it as fast as you can to make it connect. So that's against front roll. We move into side roll now. This is side roll left. And that's, it loses to side roll left, so you're not going to get your, again, 44 damage. Or 39 damage, of course, that's on the side roll. And there's going to be double on the counter hit for the wake up mid kicks. Or the wake up kicks, all of them. Like, you're just dealing a ton of damage. If you FF3 right after. That's 48, wow. But of course, that is if it is legitimate. But for the most part, I think it is. It's like the last time I labbed this was like years ago. And I just double checking it here again with all those options. It looks like it's still going in with the stand guard and guard all. So that's the next option you can run. I always thought that was the strongest one that you had available. But apparently it is right foot forward FF3. That's 55 damage if you're following up with back 3 right afterwards, right? So you get the counter hit down back 4. But you're actually getting 61 damage off it. And that's going to work on all options. That was wake up backwards. We're going to now change it up to stand up. Into FF3. Wow. It's going in. Remember, standing guard and guard all are all there. I could even just change this to stand guard just to make sure it's just standing into a guard. They're not avoiding that. That's versus stand up. How about against front roll? Okay, you get the 37 damage, and that's how much damage you typically get right after RFF FF3 if they stay on the floor or if they do a front roll. What about side roll left? So you're still getting your 37 damage and Okizeme, which is good. Now if they do the wake up kicks, that's when they're in a world of pain because that's gonna register as a counter hit, and now you're at 65 damage. That's right, 65 damage. If you follow up with FF3, which is the strongest ender right after, but if you opt to go for a back 3, you're gonna be 1 point away from 60, which is 59 damage. Almost done here. Following up. Yep, still being the recovery kick and still probably beating the spring kick. Yeah, so this is the better option. This is the option you should be running right after combat low, LFS down back 4. Because your opponent kind of just dies for it. Now, of course, if you found another option that is as, good as these, I highly recommend you also put that in the comments as well. But those are the options I know. Again, to recap, that's counter hit back 3. Back 3 right after counter hit LFS down back 4. RFF F44. FF3. LFF FF3. And then RFF FF3. Now, small tidbit, this isn't about down back 4, but it is for situations that will put the opponent on the floor on knockdown right after and transition Hwoarang to RFF. Like, does RFF FF3, is it the de facto option in those situations? The answer to that is apparently no. So RFF back 2, if the opponent does get counter hit by this, then you will transition back to RFF. And if you FF3, you kind of are just getting guaranteed damage all the time. So again, you're sticking with your 37 damage. So that's again versus stand up, versus front roll. Another side roll over here. Just showing all the options. So you can like ×2 speed it on the YouTube player. If this video found you on YouTube, because if it found you on FB, well, you can't ×2 it. They don't have that. But it just hits. That's all it does. And even against spring kick, all it does is just hits. Because over here on back 2, back 3, or right plasma blade would be the better options. Because again, right, you get the delay on it. You will eventually get depending on the option they run, you'll get a relaunch on it, which is big. And that the same applies to RFF 4-3. If this counter hits for you, because if it does counter hit, they're really, really close, and you can get an FF3 back 3. It's the same thing. They have the same story. So it's on LFS down back 4. That, what do you call it? RFF FF3 is like your best friend on counter hit. So going back to certain situations such as this, and she's like rounding it all up. It's just a safer low for the most part. Like any situation where you want to down 3-4 and you want a different low in left to continue pressure, just combat low. Just combat that with a low. That's right. That's going to be the title of this video. Combating punishes with a low. Anything. Think about any sequence where you're in left and you're like, or you stand switch back into left. I want a down 3-4 for continued pressure. No, next time, I'm a down back 4 for continued pressure. And if they're blocking that already, that should be an indication to you that with 3 extra frames, they're still blocking it. So if they still block this one, which is 3 lesser frames, because again, this comes out at 17 or 16, so 3 or 4 frames, that means their defense is pretty solid. So if you want to keep checking, you could LFS down back 4. That's everything I know in the move. So that's all the cheese I have for this advanced lessons. It's going to show, the next advanced lesson is going to be on the other side of the screen. So again, I've been Frontier. And thank you for watching. I have no idea how many minutes that was. I hope it's like 20. But yeah, we're gonna find someone to like abuse LFS down back 4 against. And luckily for me, I don't have to like really try to like change my game a lot because I just use LFS down back 4, you know, all the time. It's like a go-to low. I've always been here. I don't think... As I said when I was like frustrated, I'm still gonna finish my job. Oh well, finish this. What I wanna finish. And then that's when you don't know if I'm still here or not. Because Tekken 7's still not over, so I'm just gonna finish up Tekken 7. Again, I'm a king. Oh, it's sunny. This player was in a tournament yesterday. They made it to top 8. I'm playing against a top 8 finisher. Oh no. I'm in danger. They're a top 8 finisher. I was only on the mic yesterday. Oh, yesterday. Because the tournament was yesterday. Oh, I'll try the while standing 3 FF3 here into like backlash. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure it's like other Hwoarangs. Like Bosco's still gonna be there. Oh, is our connection bad? Oh, okay, our connection's bad. Our connection's trash. Oh my goodness. No, yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna do, but our connection's trash. We can't fight. Bro, this is not even 3 bars. This is worse than 3 bars. Can we move now? It looks like it's kind of stabilized. Okay. No, we dropped to 2 bars. It's so bad. Whoa. Yeah, it's that bad. Okay, so if we meet in an online tournament, we need to use third-party applications to help our connection. Noted. So I can't demonstrate it versus you then. See, I only ate a wall standing 4. But of course, that means your opponent is +8 and they can do whatever they want. Get a giant swing. Hit me already. Help me out here. Okay, I guess you could help me out that way too. I'll take that. Are we 4 bars now? It looks like we suddenly became 4 bars. Can we play? Man, the connection's so sputtery. You see? They rolled right after the FF3. 67 MS? Are we gonna sit there? Why do we go to 100 out of nowhere? Is this LAN? Is this a LAN cable or not? I'm confused. Our connection is terrible. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yun lang. But see, they rolled. They rolled. Top 8 finisher rolling right after FF3. On hit right after while standing 3. Alright, look for someone else then. I shall find someone else. Yeah, and then it was jumping. It was like I was underwater. That kind of thing. It went from 3 bars to 2 bars to 4 bars to 3 bars to 2 bars to 3 to 4. It couldn't stabilize basically. And the MS kept moving up and down, which is not a good thing. You don't want your ping to keep moving over and over again. Is this the same player? I hope not. I'll just cancel it and then find someone else. Or maybe go for a different region. Go for a red region. Because some players have that region on them. Despite being in Asia. Alright, patience. We wait. We wait. I'm still waiting. No, exactly. No! It still counts. They rolled. I told you, that's my experience right after FF3. They mo roll. They're gonna roll. Alright, I should practice player 2. Oh! Player 2. That's not player 2. Side swap. So much for being a side swapping throw. You don't want to side swap. There you go. Are you... Who are you? 5 bars. Are you different? I have no idea. Hello, Parth. Welcome to the last part of advanced lessons tonight. Or, well, for this stream. Suzaku. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure while standing 3 in there. If they roll, right? I don't know who this player is, so I can't verify the skill level for the most part. But if they roll right after FFC, I told you, that's just my experience. Right after a while standing 3. No, it's the last part of this stream. Not the last advanced Hwoarang lessons. That's all the way in October. Later pa. For this stream. I'm ready at the demonstration part. Oh, that's what I didn't cover. Oh, no, wait, I did. Never mind. I covered that. I covered options you could do on hit. Okay. I thought I messed up there. I did not mess up. Good. Okay. Hey, low parrying already? My man! They were low parrying already. No. They low parrying, bro. Okay, low parry. Oh, well, I mean, you can't roll there and you have no HP. Let me try that again. Yo, shooked. Relax, chill. Okay, I told you. No, not this player. Not this player. They don't know. They're not. They don't know. That's why it worked. I cannot count that. But okay, wait. The demonstration's down back 4, not while standing 3. No, it is a good move. I just wished it wasn't -7. Damn it. The flesh. You're low parrying, right? What happened to the low parry? Low parry? Lying to me. Straight to my face. It's like, I'm low parrying. Okay, now I'm not. Come on. Low parry. Bruh. Flash? Okay, that's counter hit. Fantastic stuff. Again, if you press a button, it's great for Hwoarang in that scenario. Oh, wait, FF3. Why did I chicken there? I chickened. Alright, that's the first game. Yeah, I have to look for another opponent after this. So I'll finish the first to 5 with down back 4 here. And then I'll move on to a different opponent. Play another set. Also just to find another opponent who just rolls right after, what do you call this? FF3. After while standing 3 on hit. Because this opponent's not gonna roll. They ain't rolling. They ain't gonna roll. Immediately? Okay. Cheap shot. No! I wasn't ready. Alright, that was low crush. Man, my information gathering is lying. It's fake. I thought it was legit. Flash! You didn't. Damn it, I blocked that. Yes. Oh, no. No, you're wrong. It's not. 1-2. 1-2-4 or 2-4 is the fastest way. Because that's 10 frames. Down back 4 is 16. If you want to enter right flamingo, you can just 1-2. Yay. Yay! There's what I'm talking about. It's crazy. So much damage. And then now I'm gonna get hit. It's okay. I only need 1 extra hit. Yeah. 1-2. Yeah, 10 frames. That's the next one. 16 frames is the next fastest way to get into RFS. Oh no, joke lang. It's 11 frames. That's the next one to go fastest into RFS. Because you just press 4-4. 4-4, you're already in RFS at +6, I think, or something like that. Now back 4. I was trying to catch that earlier. Where was it? My man, please. Make it consistent. Make it consistent so I can low parry. No, beat your low parry. Or are you fuzzy low parrying? That's why I can't get it. I don't understand. Am I dead? I might be. 1-0. Back 1. Because back one will beat a lot of counters, but if the opponent labbed their option correctly, there are certain characters that just straight up deny all your options on block on DF13. Negan's one of them. Negan, Bob, shucks, I forgot other characters. But other characters have like solid options that will beat like 5 or 6 options that you're allowed to do in Flamingo. So it's just like, that's kind of bad. You could go for back 3, but if you're going to go for a Power Crush, I think it's better to just go for, what do you call this? DF3. Because at least that one you can cancel it. Finally, I've caught the low parry. Low parry. Oh, that was not a low parry. Yeah, if you don't want to risk back 1 or the Power Crush, you can just go for the jab. That's also technically the next safest thing you can always just run. Okay. High wall splat. There they go. FF3! The error. You don't love to see it. Alright, no error this time. Man, that feels good. I'm gonna make sure that's like gonna get into my muscle memory. RFF FF3 right after LFS down back 4. Because that's apparently the best option. Flash this. Okay, never mind. Flash. Yep. Wall? No. Down back 4 again. Right. 2-1. 3 more games. 3 more games, and then I find someone else for the demonstration. Because eventually I'll cover Hwoarang's neutral game, like the idea of it, how it works. And then his flamingo frames, but I have to like prepare for those. And have like a whole PowerPoint presentation while having the game up so I can like transfer back to the game to show some of it. Oop. Bawal. You're not allowed to do that. That's your choice. I made a video about that between 4-3 and 4F4. But it's either you want, what do you call this? Left foot forward. Right foot forward. Left foot forward, or you know, you do 4-3 if you want left foot forward plus 5, 30 damage, or do you want 27 damage RFF? This used to be the better one, RFF. But then they buffed 4-3 like crazy, so... no, they use it... Well, I was not necessarily better. What I meant, like, they were like equals. Now they're not necessarily equals anymore. But I still prefer, what do you call that? 4F4. If you want to do 4-4, just know that certain options can be backdashed on hit. As always. So you're kind of just doing RFS1 more often than not. And that's also on like average backdashes. That's the problem with 4-4. That's right. Cancel into. There you go. Cancel back into combat low. Combating it with a low. Combat low. So much combat low. Oh yeah, me love. Okay, never mind. Oopsie. So there's 3 11 frame punishes you can do. 4-3, 4F4, and then 4-4. Because 4-4-4 is not natural combo, and 4-4-F4 is not a natural combo. If they were, they're kind of dumb if they were. It's like, what an 11 frame punish. You kind of just died for pressing something that was negative 11. I was out of range though. Okay, that did not low crush because up back 3 does not low crush. That's fine. Am I even using combat low a lot? I have no idea. While standing 3. I'm fine. Are you gonna do it again? Really? Wow, I was that slow. And I'm getting lucky by not getting hit by the sword sweep. Yeah, because what I remember, the axe kick gets backdash if you do 4-4 on hit into RFS DF4. Hell Sweep gets backdash. RFS forward 3 gets backdash. I can go back to practice mode to show you after this set. This is what, 3 wins already? 2 more. 2 more wins with combat low. Oopsie. What's that? You mean as you stay in Flamingo? Because the move is technically, yeah, it is technically like that plus. I think if you stand switch, that's when it changes the frame data, or if like you just hang around on the move. I can just, again, we'll just double check all of that in the lab. RA, good. Because if you stand switch after a move on hit, and you'll see the frame data swap. Like, oh, okay, you're negative on the switch, you're plus on the hit on the switch. Stuff like that. Combat low. I feel like I'm just pressing buttons in this set. Combat low. No? Okay. Do you believe me? You do. There goes another round. It's what? 3-1? It's gonna become 3-2? Crazy. Down back 4. I'm playing so bad. Combat low. Whoa. Okay. They missed that. Isn't that supposed to be guaranteed or something? What? I'll take it. Yeah, so the backdash on 4 for RFF forward 3. I know that's the switch, or if like you stay longer on RFF forward after RFF forward 3. Combat low. Okay, you're not pressing. DF3-4? It's characters that are able to control neutral more and prevent Hwoarang from doing his thing. Oopsie. Again, it's gonna vary from Hwoarang player to Hwoarang player on like what they think the worst matchup is. I back 3'd on instinct. Okay. Flash. Because it's inconsistent. Oh, well, rather, you have to be on point all the time. It's the same thing whether you're going to go for up 3 or RFF forward 3 right after counter hit 4-4, counter hit RFF back 4, or counter hit RFF 4-4, counter hit RFF back 4 to back 4, backlash. You have to be really, really fast when you go for it. Because it only hits at a specific height of the heel of the foot of your opponent. If you don't get that, you're whiffing and you lost out a lot of damage. When you could have been getting like guaranteed 70 plus damage with Oki instead of like 80 damage plus pretty good Oki. I don't know. I've not seen a single Hwoarang staple it at all. That's like the thing. If it was staple worthy, I would have seen a Hwoarang, do it already. Because in Season 1, there were a couple of Hwoarangs trying out. I think CBM, when he was on Hwoarang, was trying to do F4 RFS back 3 into FF4 a lot in Season 1. But that combo was like execution, locked towards execution. So it's only if you had the execution, you can do it. Because RFS back 3 didn't recover as much on hit prior to that. And Season 2 it did. Then, sorry na. Sana all. In Filipino, that's like, okay, you're too good. That's what it is. Hopefully, we could all do the same. No, but we ain't built. I don't know if it's keyboard. Again, it's all about practice. So you worked your ass off for it. You can pat yourself on the back for that one. So you're at least getting the maximum damage and Oki mileage out of Backlash. And let's say counter hit RFF back 4, counter hit 4-4, RFF 4-4. I could never catch that low parry of yours. That's so annoying. Bro, I can't play the game. You say that and you're winning. True. Yeah. Alright, lab time. Before I go fight, look for a different opponent again. We go back. So first is the 4-4 ones. And on an average backdash, you're gonna see it right here. It's like, damn, it loses for real. Yeah. That's why it's harder to use 4-4. 4-4 as a punish. So if you do 4F4, that's RFF, which I love a lot. It's the same distance though. It's not that... Like, if you could get it on Backlash, you should be able to get it off that. It's literally the same distance. I guess recovery is a little bit different, but you should be able to get it if you can get it off Backlash. See, I already dropped it on my first time doing it. See, now I'll get it. That's the point. Okay, so 4-4, backdash. That's why this is not considered. That's the most that's catching. That sometimes does not catch. But for the most part, you're just locking with a mid after it. So if you get something, that's when you stand switch. This is basically season 1 down 3-4. So if you're able to make this situation work, you're pretty good with season 1 down 3-4. You crouch dash? Well, you could crouch dash. Yeah. I just dash up and then get it. But I don't know, with me, the crouch dash, I feel like I eat a frame. I guess it gets you at the right spot for it, right? Yeah, I suppose it does get you at the right spot. Nah. Okay, not up 3. Do I have to like double crouch dash? Shucks. No. Okay, but for the... Oh, there you go. I knew it. I was gonna drop it eventually. Woo! That's why this ain't a staple for me. Oh, if that's the secret, I'll try it and see if I can add it. But yeah, that's on the 4-4. Because this is RFF. This is good, 27 damage. This is LFF. This is good, 30 damage into your classic F1+2. But see, you can backdash it, but then that's where what do you call that? This boy comes in. And this boy. And I suppose down 3-4. Yeah, because that's not getting stepped. So that's for those. On this one, you said negative +5-6. Yeah, that's just like if you remain longer in it, you're still plus basically. So you go from +12 to +6. So let's just double check how that works. So give it like a second or two. Oops. There. Oh, okay, I guess not. You're not +6. Yeah, no, you're not +6. Oh! What if I just DF1? No, that works already. Yeah, no. Don't mind the +5, +6. Just focus more on the 12. But essentially, the game still thinks Hwoarang's plus, but it's not actually plus. Yeah, so don't worry about that one. I think it's okay if you don't figure out what on earth that is. What do you mean, how come +12? The move is really that plus. It's one of the moves for Hwoarang that is just like, wow, what frame data. I was referring to the +5, +6 after while you're still in... Oh, wait, wrong costume. while you're still in stance. But the move is really that plus. That's why it's good. Like, if you're able to get it. Like, your opponent's forced to respect it. It's the same thing when you get F4 on hit or on block. That's +8 on block. They just have to respect it. If they don't respect it, that is their problem. The move is genuinely that plus. No. Okay, there you go. 76. Isn't that the same as... Oh, okay, it's stronger by 2. Oh, you don't work on you. Okay. I didn't think about the crouch dash. Okay. So that could make it more consistent for me. Well, not as consistent, but at least I'm getting it a little bit more often. I don't know about the up 3 though. No, they have valid points anyway. Unlike certain things about what makes this character kind of like dumb. But at the same time, you know, they just use movement. It's especially when you have like the character that's really good movement. Yeah, I know you'll get 83, but like I'm not getting it off the crouch dash. Like right after backlash. And it's also like, how much do they know about the game? And at what skill level they are. That's another important thing. Like when I hear complaints and stuff like that. That's why some of them, I don't mind them. I just like leave it be. So not... Okay, so for up 3, it's just dash. Okay, because for both, I just dash. That's all I do for both. That's why I didn't think of crouch dashing at all. You gotta realize that, what do you call that? Ranks don't mean anything. Or mean less. They really mean, they don't mean as much. They don't hold as much water. It's supposed to be more than 83, but I guess it doesn't hit King. The 4-4-3 ender. Yeah, I'm not stapling this. Is my matchmaking not work? Because you've seen the people I've played to. There are some gods that just are not that good at the matchup. Or not as skilled. That's why, you know, it doesn't have that much value. But they were able to get there, so it's just like what they were, how were they able to get there? Okay, my matchmaking is bugged. I have to reboot the game. That's why I'm not finding nobody. Yeah, you made it a staple. Congratulations. I'm not gonna bother making it a staple. Even in Tekken... Well, I guess in Tekken 8 you can't because... it doesn't launch anymore. So you have 4 more months left with... What do you call this? With Backlash tape. With that Backlash combo. It depends on the players you're playing. Okay? No, Tekken 8's not sad. A new Tekken game is good. Because we've been in this game for how long already? If you're talking about Backlash disappearing, then yeah. Alright, reboot. I just need another set where I could like find someone who rolls right after FF3. And of course, like utilize down back 4 better. That one against the Yoshimitsu was kind of like whack. Alright. Come on. Let's go. There you go, rebooted. Alright, fantastic. Now we double check the matchmaking. Because usually it should be fine. It shouldn't be bugged the moment you boot up your game. Okay, good. Now, an opponent. Our battles shall be legendary. True Tekken God. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. If you're playing against them, specifically them, then yeah. But at the same time, you don't need to really follow that advice. Like, just become a godlike Hwoarang player, period. That's like the easiest way. Like, you can just block out the noise and then just get good. There's some advice to listen to, and then there's some advice you don't listen to. So if you still want to stay on Hwoarang, you kind of like mind out the last part. Because it is possible to do it on this character. You just gotta get good. That's about it. Unfortunately, there's no other way around it. You just get good. It's the most basic thing and also the hardest thing in the way to make a character work. Well, the dream is still possible. Well, it doesn't have to be like youngest. Like just winning a tournament alone. That's something. And Hwoarang has one tournament, so you don't have to worry about that one. No, you won't meet me on stage. Hey, I thought my matchmaking's working. Damn it. Where are they at? Whoa, that should work. Okay, but 76 damage is... Yeah, that's pretty good. If I can like keep getting it like this. 75? Oh, we're always 1 point higher than B&B, huh? That's good. Let's see if I can do that always on player 2. And Noctis is like one of the smallest males beside Leroy. Leroy and Lee. When you want to practice combos on smaller characters, Eliza, Xiaoyu, and Lucky Chloe. And then you want to go really small, that's Kunimitsu. English. I'm looking for English. Oh no, there's a drop. Okay, but more often than not, I'm getting it. There you go, Ian. No, RFF forward 3. Yeah, basically both RFF forward 3 pickup and up 3 pickup will work on all sizes. It's just the enders. Yoshimitsu again? Well, at least it's not the same player, but Yoshimitsu again! Well, fine. Fine. Fine, it shall be Yoshimitsu once more. I'll take it. You got an 80% win rate against Hwoarang? Damn. That means you good. You nice. Damn it, it's 3 bars. It's 3 bars. Oh, it's 4 bars. There you go. Immediately. Okay. Oh, the reset. Straight up, I see. See, they rolled. They rolled. I got you. Checkmate. They rolled. Right after FF3. Did you? Okay. Yeah, on bigger characters. But I usually like just keeping keeping combos consistent. Okay. That way I don't have to think about it for character specific stuff. No, it was still active. Wait long. Oh, okay. You're moving right after that? It does not track towards that way. You didn't want the follow-up? Interesting. Okay, but I have not utilized combat low a lot yet. Combat low! Oh, that's big. That's flash. Okay. Ouch. While standing 3. They rollin'. They rollin'. Because it's 20 frames. That's the thing with RFF DF3. It's 20 frames. It's decent. That's what it is. I wouldn't say it's like a super good move. It's just decent. It's good for a homing move. That's all it is. But it's not like spectacular or like even higher on the list in terms of like how good it is. It's just decent. If you found a way to like make it good, then yeah, that's another thing. Okay, no matter what button I did there, Flash would have won. Okay. Nice. Combat low, never mind. Bro, the Yoshimitsus aren't letting me play the game. I'm forced to play the game on their terms. Let me play the way I wanna play. There you go. There you go. Combat low. We need more scenarios with combat low. Combat low. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of damage. Combat low. Okay. Why though? Never mind. Don't ask. Just know that they're gonna duck right after. Yep, that's correct. That's also correct. I'm dumb. Yes. But also know they can just SS block. That's the thing. You can SS duck into a block. So it just denies it. The worry is that it's 20 frames. If it came out 16, I think it comes out 16 and 8. So that's better. For RFF. Okay. Oh, you missed that. I told you nobody wakes up while standing 4 here. They don't. So I never had to think about it. DF1. Oh, a little bit short. Okay, down back 4. Down back 4. Of course, that is just one opponent. My sample size is small, but I'm just telling you, like, most of the time, this is like the experience I'm getting right after FF3. I have people rolling all the time. And this one, this player seems decent. I don't know if they're like really, really good. But they know a couple of Hwoarang things, that's for sure. Flash. Whoa, jump. Maybe. I mean, each region handles Hwoarang differently if you've noticed. Like, if you watch the last TWT, and there were like 2 Hwoarangs, right? There was Hwoarang and Kwis in pools. And there's like different countries, right? You can notice like how they handle Hwoarang. It's like, oh, okay, you know, that's what they do versus this in this situation, this in this situation. That's the thing. That's why experiences will be different. FF4. Peacekeeper. Crouch cancel Peacekeeper. That's your most optimal combo right after Snake Edge. If you don't want to do that, crouch cancel DF4, dash up 3. And then 3 forward, 3 forward. I can't do the thing I need to demonstrate. This player is just all over the place. What do you mean it's unreliable? If you're able to staple RFF forward 3 and up 3 right after Backlash, you can staple Peacekeeper after Snake Edge. But if your execution works a little bit differently and you can't get it there, then that's odd. Because to get the what you're talking, the RFF forward 3 and up 3 right after Backlash is execution. That one's just basic execution also. Well, it's not basic, but it's like it's mainly execution. If you want the Peacekeeper. If not, what I typically do is crouch cancel DF4. You could crouch cancel DF4, that's what I like doing. I find that more reliable and consistent. Okay, frames truly are a state of mind. They truly are. Oh, now you're gonna try it properly. That is... What did you expect from the snake edge? Hello? What did you expect from the snake edge? It's supposed to be better or something? My man, it's a snake edge. Its job is to high crush. That's it. Oh, that was a wild standing 3. Whoa. My man's the one who's doing whatever they want. Let me do the thing I wanna do. No, I'm not allowed to. What's the score? 2? I think it's 2 in their favor. Kind of just have to play the game. Nice. That's not the wall. Combat low. Backlash. Oh, someone's pressing. Hey, the leg! Cheating. It's all good. I got the damage back in another way. If this was a first to 2, I lost. But if it's losers finals, winners finals, I'm fine. There's still a chance to make a comeback. I'm okay. Damn it! That's okay. That's not fine. That's connected. Flash. No? Okay. Classic. 1, 2. But no combat low, damn it. I said it should be easy even if I meet a player who knows what they're doing, but damn, am I wrong. I was so wrong. I need to find other scenarios to squeeze combat low. Instead of like just going for it. Oh, we went back to 3. Go back to 4 bar, please. Whoa, short. That's fine. I'm staying on the floor. Flash. Damn it! That's why this matchup's also a pain, because they love going for their low. And the RFF is just like, haha, counter hit, counter hit, counter hit. Nah. Alright, thank you. Oh. Okay lang. No combat low in sight, damn it. I need combat low. I need some combat low in my life. With something? Well, not that. Woo! Okay lang. Flash. Whoa! Rage Drive plus 5? That's whack. Then again, they pressed earlier, so why am I surprised? I shouldn't be. The commit duck there. Wall carry, bum bum. That's fine. Unblockable galore. That's just Yoshimitsu. Damn it. I'm alive? damn it. I should have went for a full combo. Good evening, Duckbird. Welcome to the last part of advanced Hwoarang lessons for tonight. Or for this stream. Where I could barely demonstrate combat low. Nice. Run up DF4. Be working wonders for me. 2-all. But at least FF3 is now like the option I'm going for right after down back 4. I use Shotcut, but you can use DaVinci Resolve if you want. You can use any video editing software, really, for the most part. I say Bawe. Oh, Bawe. So the spelling for that in Tagalog is B-A-W-I. Bawe. Bawe. Yeah, more or less that's like how you pronounce it. Essentially means just come back. It's like a comeback. You're gonna make a comeback the next time you do it, or you'll do it better the next time around. That's kind of like what it means. Oopsie. So that's what Bawe means. Do better. Something like that also. It's like, I don't know, basketball reference. I don't know. Let's say you were dribbling the ball and someone stole it from you. Your coach in the Philippines would shout at you. He'd probably say "Bawe," make Bawe on that play. So if the ball got stolen from you in that scenario, what you're supposed to do is to make Bawe, or like to make up for it, right? Is to play defense immediately, run back and guard the possession. Yeah, that's kind of what it means. Or let's say you're in intrams, inter-school competition, right? And it's point system, point-based. Let's say after a certain game or activity that earns points, let's say an amazing race, right? Or treasure hunt. Let's say class 2B got 50 points off that, and your class 2C only got 30 points. Then your next activity is basketball. So you guys are going to say something along the lines of, we'll make Bawe in basketball to make up for the point difference, right? Like, something like that. Yeah, they're also annoying. They're not letting me play the game. Or like, they're not letting me demonstrate the lesson. At all. Oh no, it's not that. I want to talk more about down back 4. Or, well, LFS down back 4. Bruh. Okay, there you go. Down back 4. Down back 4. Uh-oh. Bawe? Yeah, Bawe, bro. Well, again, the spelling for that's B-A-W-I. That's just how you pronounce it. Well, sort of. You can pronounce it that way. There's another way to pronounce it. Bawi. That way you just keep the B-A and the W and I. I know everyone now around me kind of just said Bawe that way, so I kind of just said it the same way. I mirrored them. Alright, where's my duck? I'm fine. I'm not fine. I lost losers finals, or winners finals, or grand finals. That's 2-3. Great. That means I need one more match. Okay, fine. I'll look for one more match. No Yaksa? No, they probably are. If I just play the game. Cap cut? What are you talking about? If I start playing, I guess I'll find out that they're actually Yaksa. Or they're not. They're actually nice. They're nice at pressing buttons. See that DF2 cheap? Cheaper than Hwoarang's. No, joke lang, it's not. Oh! That's the first time I saw it lose to roll. I did not lose to roll earlier when I labbed it. It's online. I tell you, it's online that made me lose that. I should have won that situation. Okay, good stuff. Woo! Straight up. Or they're just someone who never wanted to play rank anymore, right? That was me. I was just on Ryujin for the longest time. Maybe this is their shiny PNG, right? It's their favorite PNG. This iMusician stuff. This player's favorite Yoshimitsu player is probably iMusician. If you see me in like a Yoshi highlight reel, you know which player it is. Nope. Honestly, the way you deal with that situation is not use the running tackle. You're not supposed to do the running tackle. Do it. Because to know if they're really Yaksa is to test their fundamentals hard. That's what you're supposed to do. There are. There's like 5 others or even more. Again, like, there's a lot of strong players in the scene. Or like in the world, globally. For like Yoshimitsu, madame. The same thing applies to like other characters as well. It's just like you have to know them, right? So if you don't know them and you only know the notable ones, well, I mean, again, they get the most media exposure, right? So there's that. But if you ask a Yoshimitsu player, from what I remember when I asked a Yoshimitsu player, there's like 5 others. There's a total of 5. I don't know if that list has expanded or decreased. But back around 2018, 2019, there were like 5 notable Yoshimitsus according to that Yoshimitsu. Like as in, like the top of the top. Whoopsie. How do you test it? Yeah, patience is part of it. And just playing according to the frame data. So let's say you DF1, you DF1 again. Because DF1 into DF1 is pretty much gonna go in. And then let's say you have a basic down 4, you DF1, basic down 4, jab, basic down 4, sidestep. Like see if they're gonna whiff in, you know, stuff like that. In those situations when you have like a lot of frame data or like a lot of frames to your advantage. And then just use plus, again, you just rock the frame data mostly. And of course punishment, that's another thing. So Hwoarang does not really, well, he kind of does. So I'm gonna like start doing that now for the most part. So they're holding on that one. So now you know, like, they'll hold on +5. So it's like, you have to build around off the +5 since they're probably over-respecting. Despite them not respecting earlier. That's my weakness. I can't react to sword sweep. At all. Or rather, I do and then I duck. I duck the sword sweep instead of like orbital or up 4. What are you doing? Sabagay, they can do anything they want. It's been working. That's how the game state currently is. DF2? Okay, that's a smart decision. I'm -3. No, it doesn't look like it. Like, definitely that's part of the MO. But every time, like, I play more solid, they kind of, like, follow. They don't party immediately. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. Ooh, am I dead? Oh my goodness, that went in. That squeezed in. Crazy. Well, I mean, there are counter hit throws. your counter throw, so... Oh! No, you can't press there. You're not allowed to. Ooh, stop pressing. Alright. Now I'm just gonna keep doing that for the next, like, how many games? Yeah, they're annoying. And then you can punish a rage art with a grab, right? Really copying some elements from Dead or Alive. Grab-based punishment. So, like, I guess you do, like, a couple of games. It's not just one game, like, when you do that kind of stuff to test it. Yeah, but their backdash is ass, right? It's ass now compared to before. No. Playing by the frame data. I'm playing by the rules. We're playing by the rules. So if I get 5 straight on it by just doing this, then they're okay. That's about it. Oh, I dropped it. Play by the rules. The SS? No, I think most characters SS will be fine. Of course, as a bigger character, there's probably some stuff they will be not able to avoid. But for the most part, since Tekken 8's side step system is big, right? It should be opened even for a bigger character like Jack. No. I'm dead. If you don't flash... Oh, shucks, I win the flash? Okay, cool. They had it right. Because of online, then don't fight a king online. If you can't get good connections for like throw breaking versus a king. Aren't you supposed to lose? That's what I remember. Or is it because when it's like no sword stance? Because oh wait, no, isn't that which is faster again? Shucks, the one with no sword stance or not no sword stance? Ah, okay. Ah, because it's no, but while stand it wins in the while. Oh wait, okay, while standing 4/4 is different. It's +4. Yeah, it comes out faster, right? I know it's about like range or speed. I forgot about the two things. Oh. You're fishing for a DF2 now. Someone's fishing for a DF2. Whoa, what did I do? Either way, I got hit. Nice combo. No. Oh, in front of my face? Really? 14. Isn't that right? That was correct. Baka they were late lang. That's fine. Okay. That was already 2 games just playing solid? Oh, okay. So we're gonna move on to game number 3. Just playing solid. They're really pressing right after that. I should just like RFS back 3 already. You wanna press after that? They wanna... Wait long. I'm fine. No, if it's on... I know if you put it in a certain stance, where I think if it's no sword stance or not, one's faster than the other, but one has more range than the other, and it's a little bit slower. I only know all this information because I had a Yoshi main in university. Yeah. Why? What about 1, 2, forward 3 into DF2? It works. It catches people when they walk in. It's the same thing with like when you do JFSR into DF2, or you do RFF DF3 into DF2, RFF 4-4 into DF2, RFF 2 back 4, RFF back 4 by itself into DF2. It just goes in because of people who are walking in. Well, hold on. Back one's not infinite range. That part about Flash, I guess we just gotta go back to that video then, right? Or read a Yoshimitsu document. Oh, you didn't flash. Okay, kind of expected that. Uh-huh. There you go. Yeah, there you go. So NSS is the one. Okay. So regular flash is SS. Wait a minute. SS is a sword stance. That's the default stance you're in, right? Bawal. Okay. That's not allowed. What? No. No. Okay. Oh. Press. Okay, well, I did get a press. It just wasn't the one I was thinking. Damn that reach. I didn't block it! Oh, damn it. Yes, huh? When we walk in and take our turn, and then when to hold up and wait for... Oh, when to? Yeah, no, it's really all about mind games. That's pretty much it. It's always mind games. And then what's like making that mind game work? So like what will allow you to press a button immediately in that situation? And then the dash up for that will be the mind game. Because if the dash up doesn't work, you can always go back to what the button that you're allowed to press. Let's say we talk about down 3-4 to make it really, really basic. If you press RFS DF4, this will always work. So you're allowed to press to take your turn. And then if you're going to walk in and wait, that's because you're looking for another option, and that's the mind game. But then it's held up because there's already a guaranteed option that would prevent them from doing something. Now let's say 1, 2, forward 3. Mind game there is that if they dash in, or if they don't press a button that's fast enough to prevent DF2 from going in, you will win on the DF2. So then you could, hypothetically, or not hypothetically, actually, what do you call this? Walk in right after 1, 2, forward 3. If they're very concerned about it, of course. Now, if they're not as concerned about it and they're, what do you call that? Going to press an option that defeats that. Let's say, again, we were talking about King here. Someone was talking about King. So if Hwoarang does 1, 2, forward 3 and King does back 1, you lose. Hwoarang loses in that situation. On block, not on hit. So then the mix-up will be, is the King still going to, what do you call this? Is the King still going to back 1 or not? And then you build around versus back 1 because the situation's now versus back 1. So it's always mind games. It's just like identifying which holds up the mind game. Usually it's one thing. Sometimes it can be 2 things or 3 things. If there isn't like one super guaranteed option. But for Hwoarang, usually it's like there is a guaranteed option for the most part. And that's what holds like the mix. Damn it. There you go. Press. Yeah, you just do a lot of studying, right? Studying. Regardless of your shiny PNG. Like that, DF2 won't work there. So if they keep doing that, then I'll lose. If that's the mind game, if we keep running with that situation over and over again. Whoa! Really? That catches? That's crazy. Back 1. Alright, that's 5 straight on just playing solid. Alright, so they just alright, I suppose. They just alright. No, you can't. On block, you cannot. Because you're -6 or 7 on block. But if they allow you to move, then yes. But if we talk about it objectively, immediately, let's say they press a button, you can't step whatever they're pressing. if they press immediately. Let's say they press a DF1 or like again king back one, you're not stepping that. So it depends on like how the game state is building for the both of you. That's why situations and values of moves can change in a set. Because your opponent's giving you this or that. That's how they're reacting there. Bawal. Now can I do combat low? Kind of like what I wanted to do. Damn it. No. I can see arms. Or not. DF2? Does that catch? No, it doesn't. It's also like the Hwoarang mirror. If you do it versus, let's say, Flamingo 1-2-3, you could back one. And the only thing Hwoarang can do to beat you in that situation, in the mirror, is to LFS back to your LFS DF3. Because back one beats everything on block. Except the power crushes. So you have a mind game on your hands at that point. If you want to like continue, using the power crush. But then the opponent can like just hold back and not do the back one. And then they're going to block the power crush and then now you're the one in trouble. So yeah. Of course, let's say forward two. Forward two is a lot more the one where you can like sidestep and even press a button. Because a forward two on block, if you do, let's say, RFF back four and they jab check you, they lose. They either will get counter hit launched or not. If they don't, you're fine. But if they do get counter hit launched, it's great for you, for Hwoarang. Surprise. And since you're only -2, you can sidestep right after that and you can get a DF2 or a small 1-2 or a DF1. You can even backdash in RFF or you can just hold back and then Hwoarang's going to go back to LFF and that could make their option whiff. So there you have like multi-mind games off forward 2 alone. And that because it's -2 on block. If 1-2 forward 3 was less negative on block, that's a different story. Yeah, but frame data kind of like dictates a couple of those things. And then of course you just double check all of it in the lab. Why am I still playing this guy? I'm done already. It's 5. You know, I'll just get 10. Fine, I'll just get 10. I'll get 10 because why not? Whoa. Hey. Down 3-4. Thank you. Oh, wow. That should have been a CD3. Should have been a CD3 at the end, not an FF4. FF4 is just the easier option. Woo! I mean, also that. Like you could backlash right after forward 2. Heh. 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 So I have to play one more set pa. Just to get combat low. Not unless I can get combat low now. Like after showing them solid gameplay for like 6 games in a row. But if they can't, it just means, what do you call that? They're not gonna change their ways. What do you mean? Like while you're searching in quick match or rank? No, we can't have that. It already shows the Wi-Fi indicator, so that's fine. Because when that was available, a lot of people couldn't get, well, players couldn't get games. Like Knee couldn't get games. You'd think like, yeah, I want experience versus Knee, but no, a lot of people would rather dodge him. That's why it had to go. Well, not necessarily. Like, it's still a mind game. It's not like it's an end-all, be-all kind of thing for Hwoarang. Or, well, for the opponent, rather. Because I forgot how many frames back 4 is, but it's a mid. So it could beat, what do you call that, RFF back 4. But it'll lose to, what do you call this, backlash. But if the opponent responds with, say, a down jab, then you're going to have the low parry or, what do you call that, low crush, right? But there's definitely a good amount of mix-ups you can put. Like, I could go check, like, deep dive it in the lab later. Oh, how long did it? One stream. It took one stream to get Tekken God because I should have been Tekken God seasons ago. I chose to be a Ryujin for like 4 seasons until the last part of season 4, which is now. So it only took like, shucks, maybe like give or take less than an hour to hit God. I mean, that's kind of, well, there are some Wi-Fi connections in 8, like there are a couple of evidence or like examples, data, that it's fine. So I mean, we'll see. But of course, always preferred would be LAN. Because if there's a situation where you can shut down a lot of things, that at that point it's not even a mind game. It's just, what do you call that? It's just a very good option and your opponent has to hold it. Hwoarang only gets that on stuff like, let's say, 1-2, or anything on hit. On hit, there's like pretty much not much the opponent can do. But the moment you extend the scenario or the sequence, that's when, what do you call this? Your mind games exist. I mean, even on hit, sometimes the mind game exists. They're gonna RA. Or they're gonna press the option you didn't expect them to press. And it beats the option you're doing. Again. But yeah, I'll bring it to practice mode in just a bit. That's fine. I'm okay. Yeah, like after this game, I'll leave already. I won't go for the 10 anymore. Just the 8. The 8's okay. D4. Yeah, they're alright. They ain't bad. Damn it. I'm only +5, not +7. Do it. You're dead, Ata. Yep. GG's. Oh, hold on. There's no such thing as normal progression. Well, I guess if you get the data across like multiple players, you'll see what's normal. You're gonna have your amazing bell curve again. But for the most part, progress is subjective. Like, I've met players that have become absurdly good in a year, and I've also met players who have been stagnating for years. For years, like they've been playing this game since like Tekken 6 or Tag 2, even Tekken 5. And then there are other players whose improvement, it incrementally gets better with each game. Or if they swap to like, let's say, again, a stronger character. Oh wait, I need to be Law, right? Where's Law? He's right beside Hwoarang. Yes, it is reliable. It depends on who you're hitting it on. If you're hitting it on the smaller characters, you have to time your 4-3. And then sometimes it just doesn't go in, so you don't do it. You just change the combo completely. So if it got you 40 games to get Seiryu with Shaheen, that's pretty good. After playing for a year, and then now you're, Rajin, you went up 2 colors. Yeah, because it's red, ruler, then blue, right? So you went a whole 2 colors. That's good. In a year. That sounds like pretty good progression. But until we like gather all the data across many players, then we can like understand, see what's normal at the moment. But for the most part, I wouldn't worry about that. Just focus on like your progression. So for the most part, that's. So it means you understand like the game pretty well. If you're able to like get it under a year. Right, so what I'm supposed to back 4, right? Okay, so if I F2 into this should lose, right? Yeah. Because back 4 comes out at 18 frames. So that's why you're -2, you add +2 on top of that. So 18 + 2, you're 20. It's a 20 frame high crushing high. but the law's pressing, what do you call this? A mid. So if we throw in backlash, I should lose. If law does, there you go. So that's what, that's what makes the mix. If they do back 4, because they just get punished. If they do the full string too, the second hit doesn't even go in. I think you take even more damage. So if they don't do that anymore, there's that. Like they get just SS and then wait. Because there's so many options. But again, if they press a high crushing move, that will beat both your backlash and your RFF back 4. So that's where the mind game now goes in versus high crushing options, whether it be armored or not armored. So at that point, if they're pressing a button, they're committing to you, then you DF1 plus 2, right? Because they're committing. All right, because that's a 15 frame versus whatever this is. How many frames is this? Stop. This is 20. Let me get a better option. There you go, 12. Oh no, you still lose. If they go for a really, really fast one, you lose. So at that point, this is where movement comes into play for Hwoarang. Yeah, no, DF1 again. DF1's -1. You'll have room to step. For as long as you're +5 to like negative. Oh, if you're at least -5, you can still move. Mainly. But see, like if they do a high crushing one, that's even. So if they do a slow high crushing one, you win if you press DF1. However, if they go for a fast high crushing low, that's gonna shut down your high crushing options and the armored one, and even your DF1. Okay, so that doesn't work, right? So what is Hwoarang supposed to do now in that situation if they're gonna go for that? You could just wait. That's an option, but unfortunately that catches the jump backdash, right? So now you have to deal with that option. So you could low crush. If not low crush, you can again low parry the option. But I know movement should work. You could walk it. You should be able to walk this option. Well, maybe not that way. How about this way? Damn it. I guess you're not walking it. Not that option, at least. But you could sidestep duck right after. And there you go. You're going to block it. You get a punish. So that's if you're letting your opponent take more. Or if you're getting your options are getting denied. The 2 high options and the button. And you're going to movement instead of like low crushing. Because once you beat the low crush, it's going to be a different option. And then that's going to have a different set of responses. So for each response, there's always more responses being generated. And like a lot of counters here and there. So there's a lot of nuance to a situation like that. Even for DF1 on block. Day 300 of trying to JFSR into back. Stop. I mean, if you want to get it, okay. But for the most part, I wouldn't waste my time on it. Really? Hwoarang was the one that helped you get good at the game? Then then went with Law, then picked up Shaheen, and then Hwoarang, and then after playing Hwoarang, Shaheen went up a lot. I guess Hwoarang kind of taught you as a player like how to get more offense, right? Because for Shaheen, it's like, where do I get the offense? And then Hwoarang's like, it's like this. Ah, okay. But then I need to transpose that now to how Shaheen gets it. Damn, like I think the best thing Law can usually get in forward 2 is you could just down 3+4. Like just annoy them with this. It's so much easier. Like you can just go process of elimination against the Hwoarang. Alright, let's see what you want to do about this. Because once they start low parrying this or start low crushing it, you can just crouch in front of their face or like dash up right after the forward 2. Or like just stay in front of their face. Or magic 4. That's another thing. So there's a lot of mix into it. You have to dash after the first. Basically, whatever helps you get the 30th frame on the second backlash. Whatever helps you get that. No, it's not a problem. Like the game typically is at 59 to 60. Like you don't have to worry about it if it's not at 60. If 60 on the dot. For as long as it's at 59, you're okay. Why it works that way, I have no idea. All I know is that the game will still run properly. All your punishes will go in, everything, blah, 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 offline, if you are at 59. You don't have to worry if it's not at 60. Because for the most part, the game is at 60. Like if I go open this. So if I open Afterburner, it says I'm at 60. The game says I'm at 59, right? But Afterburner, MSI Afterburner recognizes it at 60. So that's why you don't have to worry about it. Like, you're not going to meet someone who's at, what do you call that? Not at 60. Oh, well, you will. And then if they are, then that's going to affect your game. Because it's just going to be laggy. Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I figured. It taught you to, like, play better offense. Yeah, that's not a Hwoarang thing. That's a Law Shaheen Lee kind of thing. And then if you have, like, a really fast one, a really fast slide, that's gonna really mess up your opponent. And then once they get used to your timing on the fast one, that's where this comes in. The delay on the slide is the biggest one. This is what's gonna open up an opponent a lot. And then for as long as you're able to still cancel it into a block. Because there are a couple of players, not a couple of players, like players I typically compete with or spar with. They're gonna be doing this in front of your face. You're gonna check them with a DF1 and then it gets blocked. And you're just like, all right, cool. All right. But I need to, make you stop doing that. And then they're gonna do it again and she's gonna check them with another DF1. And then this time they'll parry. And then I'm like, okay, what a mind game. So I guess I can answer a couple of more questions and then after that I'm out. So if you have any questions, again, pinned comment is your guide. Feel free to ask any about Tekken 7 or about Hwoarang. And I'll get back to you shortly. That's right, I can play this guy in 8 now because all you have to do is hold forward. Because I can't do the DSS stuff. Which is a shame, I missed out on the cool things on this character. Oh no, it does not matter. It depends, actually it does. It matters on your PC or your laptop or your computer. Your computer will determine what's the best settings for you. Basically, select a setting that will not kill your PC. Like, if your PC is overworking on Tekken, that's not good. And this game can be, like, ran on a toaster. Like, when it's, like, super potato. There's no way. Unfortunately, Parth, the only way to learn how to throw break is to record a bunch of options. So you basically have to record King's throws, and then you just need to see the arms, or like select it in the move settings, right? That's not. No, I'm not on ultra. I'm on low. I used to be on ultra, and then with each patch, I had to go lower and lower and lower. So that's a 2, a 1, and a. This is a 1, right? Wait, I was lied to this entire time. You're 1 plus 2. Okay. I need a 1. Doormat. Oh, I was crouching there. It's too obvious. It's gonna be obvious on the record settings. There you go. And then you throw out all 3. And then you just have to attempt to break the throws. If you can't break the throws, like try to break 5 in a row. If you're unable to break 5 in a row, you reset again. And then that's the kind of practice you do over and over again to get better at throw breaks. And you do it for both player 1 and player 2. So once you get your 5 throw breaks immediately, 5 straight throw breaks on player 1, you move to 5 throw breaks on player 2. You kind of just want to see where the hands are going. So I'm not getting it perfectly. But for the most part, that's like the practice you can do if you want to like get against throw breaks or throw techs. The same thing will apply to, fuzzy guarding. You get an option that's similar to another option in terms of frames, and then try to fuzzy it. Was that a 1? What are you talking about? Again, you just record the grabs. Doormat QCB3 is a 1. Roll and choke, 2 plus 4 back is a 2. F2 plus 3, or LFS F2 plus 3 is a 1 plus 2. Down back 1 plus 3 is a 1 plus 2. RFF 1+3 or RFF 2+4 is a 1+2. And then that's it. That's all Hwoarang's throws. And then the generic throws, you can break that with either a 1 or a 2. So you can like spend, I don't know, 30 minutes on this until you get... or you can just keep doing it until you get 5 straight. That's the practice. This should increase over time, like the more you're able to recognize the arms. And you can do it off multiple characters. It doesn't have to just be one. Because maybe it looks a little bit different because of their stance. So you go to Hwoarang, you can go to Dragunov, you can go to King, Marduk, Armor King. Basically, all the characters with complete throw breaks. But if you want to practice it on characters who only have a 1+2, you can. It's not in the command list. It was in the game ever since. It's mainly just for movement. Like if you watch Tekken Tag 1 Hwoarang, competitive Tag 1 Hwoarang, and even Tekken 3 Hwoarang, you'll find a couple of Hwoarangs there more often than not. Well, it still exists in 4 and 5. But you'll see them setting it up for like whiffs and to like bait the opponent. It's the same thing when Xiaoyu rolls away and like when Feng Kempo steps, or even like Feng has his own fox step, he can do that, or like Yoshimitsu. Baska has a couple of highlight videos on fox stepping and like catching an opponent for it. So that's like the main function on, or main usage on, what do you call this? Fox step. Only reason why I never made a video on that is because I can't do it. I can only do the basic one. That's it. I can't do anything else aside from that. Yeah, that's if you want to do it. I don't bother. But it's not really for trolling. You can really use it. That's the thing. You can really use it. It's not just for trolling. Because it what do you call that? It will prevent your opponent from... It'll make them like second guess themselves. And that's kind of like what you're after. You want them to second guess what they're going to do next in that situation. So it's perfect for like moves that already go to RFF. Let's say you do it off forward 2, you can fox step here already. You can do it off while standing forward 4, you can fox step here already. You do after RFF forward 3, you can fox step here already. Or you could do it off 1, 2, let the foot go down, and then fox step already. I mean, or you can do it off, like usually it happens off Oki. So let's say you end it on a move that puts you in RFF, and then you just start fox stepping. But it's not my playstyle. But for the most part, that's like how you can use it. It's 1+2. 1+2 break. The Law DF1. Wait a minute. Oh, do you go straight for it? You do. No, I'm not monetized. Not yet. Working towards it. And even if there was a membership option, I don't have any like paid content. All the content I do is all free. So I guess that's it. We good. Alright, good stuff. Did I timestamp the last Road to Omega? I guess I'll do that. I'll double check it if I timestamp the last Road to Omega. But in the meantime, I guess that's all for this stream. And again, I've been Frontier. And much thanks to all those who dropped by and or stayed the whole way. That has been the cheese for today. Again, as always, thank you for watching.
Redzu just adapts.
Yeah, just adapts.
He just
very
adapts really
clutch.
quickly.
Did not let those things phase him and stop the momentum of Resilent right there and then. So again, that was an amazing, amazing sets from all the players who had
It
participated.
was one of the best sets.
Yeah.
Thing is, let's see if AK can handle Candy Frontier's Hwoarang.
Slowly, what the hell are you doing, Billy? Frontier!
Being in the La Flamingo stance, goes for the
Feint
grab.
kick.
FF3.
Oh my goodness,
To close
what is
things out.
front